Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Sorry, I was just getting my other monitors set up there so we could get some RimWorld going on because it's Saturday and I loves me some RimWorld on Saturday. As usual, I've got to figure out what the heck we were doing last week when I was doing this. Sebastian and Vector, how long are you guys with us again? I know you've got some sort of quest going on where we have to deal with your nonsense. What is that? Active? Yeah, Vector. There we go. You're with me for 19 days. Do we have Perturby? Welcome, welcome. Do we have an idea how long you're going to be with me, guys? No, it doesn't have the days listed on here, which is weird. It usually does. Diamond, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, right, the great mining expedition is going on, so we can start moving into the mountain. Steve, welcome. Oh, Steve's here. Excellent. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Always good to see you. Always super good to see you. I love it when Steve's here. What are we... I'm mining out what will potentially be the throne room and then the bedroom of Painstingle, our yeoman Painstingle, who will eventually be, some sort of king or lord or baron or something along those lines. What month is it? Oh, it's winter. It is actually legit winter at this point. Okay, probably a little late to get my outdoor growing area going. Did they ever finish my... They did finish my geothermal. Willow, welcome, welcome. Vosros, welcome, welcome, welcome. And Willow will be right back. Always good to see my antics. Well, it's better to see you. I love it when you're in chat. I love it when you pop in and say hi. It is always a pleasure. I could get my outdoor growing area going, or rather my indoor-outdoor growing area going. I've got plenty of food, though. We're not shy on food. Bobcat, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're not completely shy on food. We've got some of that going along, and we might get a little bit more rice. In fact, how done is this? Oh, it's 89% done. Okay, we might be able to scrape that rice out of here. Other less satisfying short names to shout. Seraphix, welcome, welcome, welcome. How many stone blocks do I have? That's kind of the crucial factor here. Marble, I've got quite a bit. Where would I put it? Where would I put that spot? Maybe over here somewhere so I could tie it easily into the power. I'm going to start making a vague kind of move on that. Give me the growing lamp thing. I put that up first because then I can easily outline the building itself. So get that going, people. Get that going. Doff's trilby. Are you in fact wearing a trilby? Please say yes. I really hope that's the case. I would love to think of you just sort of idly wearing a trilby sitting around the house somewhere. I think everyone in the British Isles should wear trilbies or bowlers at all times. It's just sort of your thing. In fact, you should probably be issued either trilbies or bowlers at birth. It should be required by law. Weber, I see you're off to do some mining. How we fixed for food, Weber, seeing as you're kind of one of my primary chefs, what with the Weber grill and all. Art, welcome, 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 welcome. Now, we're good on food. We have an amount of food. I'm not really shy of food at all. Plenty of wood, plenty of steel. Oh, they've already put the lamp up. Oh, that was easy. Great. Okay, then start outlining the borders of the building then. So structure, we'll do this in marble, and we will get this going along here. I don't think that's going to be a problem with the generator or the coolers being right there. It's going to be wicked hot right here. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think it's all going to be fine. Everything's going to be 100% fine at all times. I'm as stylish as roadkill. That's good. I haven't heard that one. I may have to borrow that. And by borrow, I mean steal. I like that. That's funny. Stylish as roadkill. Oh, give me a door in here. No, wait, don't put that in yet. Put a door in first. Oh, there's a fire. Oh dear, Reed has started a fire. Right. Yeah, Reed, you're, bit of a pyromaniac. Bit of a pyromaniac. No, Art, you should never wear fedoras. That's a hipster thing. Just trilbies or bowlers at all times. Yeah, I forgot about you, Reed. You're a bit of a nightmare. How's the drug addiction going these days? How are we doing on that? We have a tolerance for alcohol and smoke leaf. Oh dear, I'm really regretting bringing you into the colony, but you are our janitor now. Tyler, welcome, welcome. Ambi, welcome. Diamond, welcome back, I guess. Time to open the Roadkill Cafe. You kill it, we grill it. We Weber grill it. Indeed we do. Oh, Weber, what are you up to? Are you still mining? Oh, God, stop with the fires, Reed. I will knock you out and harvest your organs if it comes to that. Not now, because I really need the warm bodies, and boy are you making the warm bodies warm by setting fire to everything. When I destroy a bandit camp, how do I get the reward? What, in RimWorld are we talking about? I don't immediately know the answer to that question, Buzzy. So you're talking about in RimWorld, if you take one of the quests to go out and destroy a bandit camp, how do you get it? Well, any rewards I've ever seen should be sort of automatically gifted to you. Like if I don't know if I have any rewards here yet. No, unfortunately this particular quest doesn't actually have a specific reward to give to me, just the potential of future rewards. Hoaxstream, welcome. Yes, in RimWorld is what you're talking about. It should automatically give you that reward. I mean, the only thing I can really advise you, and I'm not, 100% the RimWorld expert, although I put more than a few hours into it, is just kind of reread the quest and see if the reward is just getting what's at the bandit camp. That might be your reward, is you just get whatever's in there. My goodness, the fire is raging. Goodness. Reed has set fire to everything, haven't you? You've just turned this entire place into an inferno. Thanks, Reed. I'm really regretting that. He's just trying to stay warm. Oh, I have a raid coming in. Do I? Oh, I think you cleared the warning. Oh dear, do I? Possibly. I mean, we've got this fire thing going on, but I'm sure we can backburner that. Raid. I don't immediately see anyone in red right now. What's that? What is that? Oh, it's a table. Oh, I'd like to have that. It's a limestone table. Yeah, I want that. Oh, apparently I've already claimed it. Okay, good for me. Yay. I will, I'm going to uninstall that. We'll pack that up for later. That's some ambrosia I've got going. I don't see anyone raiding us. Oh, there's some ship chunks we could grab, though. Deconstruct those. Yeah, no problem, Buzzy. I don't know if I actually answered your question, but if it's got a reward attached to it, then, well, especially with RimWorld royalty, it usually just drops from a pod. But the reward for clearing out the raider camp might be just you get whatever they've got lying around. I'm sure they probably had some decent weapons and stuff like that. I don't know if I helped you in any way, shape, or form, but you're welcome, I guess. What is? I don't see a raid unless it's like right at our base and I'm just completely ignoring it. No, I don't immediately see it. We'll just kind of kick along and see what happens. I'm sure it'll all be fine. Any raiders that would turn up and go, my god, they can't even control their own settlers, the place is burning to the ground, they're probably just going to leave us alone. I think they're probably just going to say, not really worth our time. Not really worth it. I'm just going to kind of keep ourselves bird's eye view here and see if any raiders turned up. Legua is desperately trying to put the fire out. Folks, can we all go back to putting the fire out, please? I would really appreciate it if the place didn't burn down. Mel! Welcome. Can go back to the messages. Wait, I don't understand. Are you speaking from your volcano lair? You only got steel beds, though. Oh, dear. That's a terrible reward. That's the easiest thing in the world to make. Xshot, welcome. Yeah, steel beds are not much of a reward. Steel beds would not be a reward in any scenario, whether that be in RimWorld or the real life. Are you all going back to bed? Because I can't help noticing the fire is still blazing. It's probably not in the home zone. How about there? Put out the fire. No. Don't go back to bed. Put out the fire, please. Thank you very much. I would like all attention focused on the fire. I saw the fire and the chat on the right looked like a raid. Gotcha. Okay, I don't see a raid. I'm kind of just half keeping my eyes open. I don't see anyone in red walking our way. So I think we're probably okay on that. The fire is a concern, though. The fire is definitely a concern. Okay, the fire appears to be out. Reed is in bed after setting fire to the place. Thank you very much for that, Reed. Click the book thing at the bottom. Oh, that's a good idea. Have we been raided recently? Messages. There we go. Fire eclipse disease. Oh, goodness. We've had an exciting time on the 14th of September. Good. Wow, that was a lot. Yeah, no, I don't. The last raid was ages ago. We haven't had a raid for ages. Oh, I know what I wanted to do while it was winter. We need to get some heat going on in here. It's going to be, cold. So that... Oh, I already put vents in. Never mind. Cancel that, please. Cancel that. Don't need that. And I already put heaters in. Okay, everybody back down. Go to DEFCON 1. I've established the fact that I've already put heaters into place. Everyone can just calm down, stop panicking. What did you miss, Willow? No, it was basically the fire. It was basically the fire. Fire is what happened. There was a lot of it. Reed is the god of hellfire. Reed is Reed has a tenuous relationship here in the colony. Reed doesn't really bring a lot to the table apart from an insane ability to punch people in the face, and apparently a really good ability to start fires. He's not unartistically inclined, I might say. Corn plant has died because of its cold. That's fine. I wasn't counting on those plants. It's totally fine. I'm going to start my indoor growing area soon anyway. Must have been the fire message then. Hard to see sometimes with the chat. Yeah, it was probably the fire. I did see the place burning down. You're not wrong about that. But I think we're okay on raids. Didn't we just get raided recently? I should also think about putting up some sandbags one of these days. People are wicked into that. Do I have any... What kind of materials could I do with that with? How many animals have we slaughtered recently? Oh, we're a little shy on any kind of leather or fur or anything like that. Reed, a.k.a. the organ farm. Yeah, I'm going to keep him healthy in case we need, transplantable organs at some point. I point out that I plan to just lurk today because I'm in the middle of a very bummy situation, but the Dave Incompetent gameplay snapped me out of it. I am very, very sorry that you're in a bummy situation. I never want to see any of you guys having a bad day, although I intellectually understand that happens to everyone. But I'm glad we kind of cheered you up a little bit. It's probably hard working in a volcano. I imagine working in a volcano lair presents challenges that are not always easy to overcome. Did you know, with Bobcat, most outswing doors can be opened, even if locked, by removing the hinge pins using either specially designed tools or a hammer and a nail? Yeah, I did know that, actually. No, I actually did. This vulnerability can be addressed with either replacing your hinges with security hinges or, for the more thrifty, installing jam pin screws. Yeah, I actually did know that. I needed to know that because I needed to know how to get in a door, and I've done the hammer and nail trick. Long story short, I've done the hammer and nail trick to get into a locked door that I was allowed to go in. I want to stress that. I basically locked myself out of somewhere, and I'm like, okay, I'm not the handiest person in the world, but I can certainly figure out that one hammer and one sort of pin kind of nail could get this door off. So I did. So Bobcat has amended his doors to swing both ways. Oh, wow, Mel. Oh, Mel. I am so sorry. I don't even know how to react to that, except to say that I'm very, very sorry. Wow. That's hard. That's that's not even something I can make a joke about. I can't even bring lightness to that situation. I'm just going to say that I am very, very sorry to hear that. I am very sorry for your loss. And again, I never want to see anyone in chat having a bad day, but those things do happen. So I don't even have, I got nothing here, Mel. I got nothing except to say I'm very, very sorry for your loss. And pretty much that. And I'm going to go look at RimWorld now because, I'm better at doing that than being awkward when I can't think of something to say. So, heaters are in place. Everyone will be all cheered up about that. Reed's having a snack. Good job, Reed. I'm glad you set fire to the place and it worked up an appetite. Appreciate that one. Thank you very much about that. I'm always going for leather. That was my goal. What could we slaughter around here? This lynx looks pretty tasty. How soon till it dies? Not very long. In fact, not at all. Okay, back to this. How about anything else in the area that might want to... There's some rabbits I could go after. I don't really want to take out a donkey if I can help it. Nane, welcome. You don't want to bum out the stream, Melt? That's fine. You know what? Sometimes this is just a place to talk about stuff. And sometimes that stuff is not necessarily funny or lighthearted. The chat's here for you guys. It's here for whatever you need to turn it into. Is Reed taking lessons from Murgle? Yeah, when in doubt, burn everything to the ground. Why did Reed set fire to the place? Because he's a pyromaniac. Mel, Willow. He's a pyromaniac. Me and RimWorld trying to harvest other organs. Yeah, we got our eyes on Reed. Reed has a tenuous relationship here. I've got my eyes on him. If other people turn up who are better and might need a lung or a kidney, Bird Brains, welcome, then, Reed's right there. Reed, you don't have any problems with your lungs or kidneys or anything? No, you're basically good. You're very good. You're very very harvestable. Very, very harvestable, Reed. Remember that. There's bits of you that other people might want. Does anyone need anything while I'm looking at Reed? Does anyone, Weber, you have no health conditions. Legua, you could use a finger. I don't know if we can get that specific. Pain Stingle, your brain is good because you got a psi link. And, Shield has the plague, but you've developed an immunity to it. Good job. Well done on you. My brother is, in real life, a pyromaniac. Oh, dear. How does one address that sort of thing? Do you just sort of not have matches around when he comes over for dinner? Is it a Reed kind of thing where he just sort of says, hey, I'm going to set fire to your house? I hope not. That would be awkward at family gatherings anyway. How's my indoor growing area going, kids? Kalian, where are you going? You're uninstalling the limestone table. Oh, okay. That's an odd choice for the moment, but, you know, I guess if you're into that, I would actually love to move that urn, too. I'm going to, while you're over there, if you wanted to reinstall that, anywhere else, really, anywhere else would be fine. Reinstall it in the kitchen for right now, and then I'll think of somewhere better for it to go later. Can you recommend me a game, please? Yeah, did you do, well, I know you like Colony Builders, Nate. Did you take a crack at Founder's Fortune? It's kind of lighthearted. It's not terribly serious, although pirates happen a lot, and they're very, very violent. So that happens. But yeah, if you're into Colony Builders, I don't remember if you've tried Founder's Fortune. It's pretty good, and they consistently update it. There's always something fresh coming out fairly fairly often. So you know that might be something to get into. If there's a fire in the city, they want to know where he was at the time. That's kind of awkward and unfortunate, I guess. Hang on, Bobcat. I've got to. There we go. Why do I have to approve that? Is it the word earn? Earn's not a bad word, YouTube. Yeah, but they are a really good cheap way to spruce up the colonies. You're not wrong. Earns are fantastic, and I notice, you know, with the updates in RimWorld Royalty, they're basically all over the place. The place is lousy with earns. Everybody's got an earn kicking around that you can just go and have. So more than happy to take advantage of that. Anything else kicking around that I should steal? I mean, steal, it's my land. I think it is anyway. I'm claiming it bit by bit. So it's my land now. No, not a lot. I once again feel I've landed on a map that's kind of shy in steel, but I'll learn to address it while we're... What is that? What is this nonsense down here? Is this just dirt? Looks very well placed for dirt. Oh, there's another urn. Have I already claimed this? I've already claimed this. Great. Go and put it somewhere else. Put it in the kitchen. I'll deal with it later. So... food. That was my thing. Wildlife. Back to wildlife. Donkeys, boars. I mean, we could take a crack at some boar. Oh, there's a turkey. Yeah, just go kill that. Get that out of the way. Let's deal with that nonsense. Wild boars. I'm always sketchy about that 2% after the Muffalo incident. It's just not... it's not worked out. I could just sort of draft everyone and go on a boar spree, but I'll wait for them to finish this. I'll wait for them to deal with this nonsense. And actually, let me put a door here as well, just so we can get from one side. Did I put that in the right place? Kind of, not really. Hang on. Cancel both of those things, and then give me a door here. Where's that door? Door. Okay, and a marble wall, and then give me marble tiles going here. So they have a walkway, and then I'll have two sides of the growing area. It's all going to be fabulous. Oh, hang on, Vosros, I have to approve that too. Apparently even pictures of urns are no-go on YouTube. A no-go. Acquire is a good word for picking up things that are not necessarily yours. Yeah, I'm not really sure of the legalities here in RimWorld. I mean, it's my map. Anyone who comes onto it, I am alerted to that fact, much like a security system. Anyone who walks onto the map, whether they have peaceful intentions or not, I am notified of that. Therefore, I kind of feel it's all mine. If you're going to tell me somebody is approaching my property, then they're on my property. So all of this belongs to me. Therefore, the urns are mine. They belong to me. How's my eventual throne room coming along? It is a lot. I have asked them to do a lot of mining here. However, this in here would be a great spot for somebody's future bedroom. if I did that like that, and then a door there, and then this is going to take them darn near forever smoothing surfaces. But smooth all of those surfaces, please, except that one, because I don't think you're actually going to be able to get there. Smooth that one, too, because that one you can get to. Who invents an emote they don't want you to use? I know. I don't know why a picture of an urn would be somehow offensive to YouTube. I mean, I'm not saying an urn doesn't have a suggestive shape to it. It kind of does. It's got to be urn willow. That's the only thing I can find in what Bobcat says that would be question. I don't think. I mean, it's not questionable, but I don't think are a good cheap way to spruce up your colonies. There's nothing in there that could possibly even remotely be offensive. So I'm not sure what their deal is. How's my indoor growing area, kids? Yeah, it's slow. I am asking you to build it out of marble. You're not wrong about that. I probably won't put the growing zones in there now. We'll do that later. And hopefully when they've got nothing to do, they'll get on the smoothing the walls. That takes them so long, though. So very, very long to do that. I'm going to have to do it at some point, though, because I'm going to need to get some power running through the walls. And if you don't smooth the surfaces, you can't run power lines through it, which is a little fussy, but somewhat understandable, seeing as it's, a rock, really. I mean, a smoothed wall is just a smooth rock, but somehow you can run wires through that. Speaking of which, you are totally permitted to haul all of those rocks out of there. What do I have going on the stonecutter's bench? Oh, you know what? And P.S., put another light down in here. It's very dark down here. It'll probably help the work speed if we get some more lights going. So pop one of those right there. What do I have on the stonecutter's table? Tons and tons of stone blocks. Tons of stone blocks. I really want the tenants. Yeah, and Autopsy Simulator. Yeah, we both want those. I could see YouTube censoring the word colonies. Okay, I see where you're going with that, Bobcat. All right, a little, history that might be controversial in that word. I see where you're going. We could keep saying it, but then Dave would have to keep approving our earn chat. Now, with you saying that, Willow, Bobcat may be entirely correct, because you did not pop up as needing to be allowed. But then neither did Bobcat's colonies, although this time he phrased it in quotation marks. Well, now I'm just curious what the heck YouTube's problem is. So you don't want Lifeguard Simulator, we can be Baywatching that. It depends how broad it goes. I mean, I'm always the first to throw something that has the word simulator on my wish list, but I'm kind of always a little nervous about how far it's going to go and how interesting it's going to be, and you really never know. It's such a crapshoot with those games. Some of them can be great. You look at something like Barn Finders that was surprisingly fun, and some of them, not so much, really. Not so much at all. How are we doing over here, kids? Boy, it is slow to lay marble blocks, isn't it? It just takes an awful long time. Did we get the turkey? We did at some point. Yeah, we did at some point. I'm going to take a shot on the two ibex, and I mean quite literally, I'm going to take a shot at them. No, didn't work there either, Willow. Maybe now that I've approved it once, YouTube just thinks it's okay. Maybe everything in Bobcat's sentence is totally cool now. Oh, hang on. Random fact with bird brains. We haven't had one of those in ages, bird brains. The Air 2 Genie was a 1.5 kiloton? Kiloton? Is that KT? Kiloton? Nuclear air-to-air missile used on the F-89. It was only fired once in a test where 5 officers in normal uniforms stood under the blast to prove to the public... Prove to the public what? Don't leave me hanging. Oh, the small-scale nuclear blasts were safe. Okay, good. Good. You usually put a 1 out of 2 on that, so I'm not straining my brain too much. You have not been forgotten, Shirley Love. It's just that you and In-Game Dave are on a long honeymoon. Yeah, well, like I was saying yesterday, I don't not have plans to do Barn Finders again, but it came out so quickly after the prologue, I didn't want to put it right back on after everyone had basically just watched it. I might test drive it a little and see how much of the prologue is the opening of the full game, and maybe just kind of blaze through that bit. Try and sort of pick it up where I left it off if I'm going to put it back up there. I really haven't made any firm decisions on that. Recommend Rover Mechanic Simulator if Pyramid Games ever fixes their problems with mouse controls. Yeah, that was that one with the Occupy Mars thing. That mouse sensitivity was all over the map. Rebuilding my Fallout 4 game, trying a sim settlement build. So, Willow. do you use, because we were talking about settlement building yesterday, and I love building in the Starlight Drive-In because it's such a wide open space to build in, although I usually don't anymore. But I run into the capacity issue very, very quickly. So you hit that little yellow and red, and you basically put all the objects in there that you can. But you can always do that weird trick that I found on YouTube where if you pick up guns and then drop them from your inventory and then destroy them, scrap them on the ground, not at a bench, it somehow reduces the base limit, the size limit. Do you in fact do that, or do you have a better workaround for that? Because you have a better... It's just tedious to go collect a lot of scrap guns, dump them on the ground, go into settlement builder mode, and then manually scrap them off the ground rather than at a bench. It's just a little tedious. Trying to reclaim my fact crown. Yeah, there have not been... I was actually thinking about this off screen, if you will. I'm like, I haven't heard a random fact with bird brains in ages. What's up with that? Bobcat's been dominating the fact business lately. I mean, you take one step... Bird brains, here's the thing. Your fact crown is tenuous. You take one step away, and Bobcat just steamrolled right over you. Dear, something I cannot pronounce. Welcome. Bringer, that'll work. I can pronounce Bringer. Welcome. Want a game like Project Hospital with a police station and administration, the whole station, and people can come and make a reclamation. What's the emergency one? I played the prologue of it, and Penge did it for a while. Something. You build up a police, fire, and ambulance station. Somebody will remember it in chat. I did it as a one-shot when the little demo came out. Penge did a few episodes of it. Actually, it wasn't a one-shot. I did three episodes of it to do fire, police, and ambulance. Somebody will have the name of it in there somewhere. Use that trick, but now I use a mod called Move That Workshop, which adds to the workshop build. Okay, so you got a better mod for that. Well, I mean, you have a mod for that. Because that's the only thing that I really didn't like about settlement building is I could never, ever fully 100% build it the way I wanted to without hitting that build limit. And even if you use the little scrap the gun trick, it's still, it just grinds the game to a halt when you go over the build limit, which is obviously why the build limit is there. Rescue H2 Tycoon. Thank you, Bobcat. Thank you. That's exactly the one I was thinking of. Rescue HQ Tycoon. Nate, it is basically build a police, fire, and ambulance station, like a building game, like a management game, and then send them out and put out fires and arrest people and help people and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's the one. Love a game like 2 Point Hospital, but as a hotel. That would be kind of fun. Hotel Magnate is on my radar hardcore, Ambi. I don't think it's got the comedy of 2 Point Hospital, but it looks really cool. I mean, it sounds like it's just build a hotel. There is also the one that I'm waiting for even more than that. That's kind of, I don't know if it's on everyone's radar, but I'm wicked excited. There's a build a casino. I don't know if it's like Casino Simulator or Casino something, but it's somewhere on my wish list. I'm sure Vossross probably knows what it is. I'm more excited for that than the hotel one, because I think building my own casino would be insane. I think it would be absolutely awesome. If they do that game right, if it's fun, that would be amazingly cool. Yeah, scrap the gun works, it takes a long time. It does. And then you kind of got to make a point of collecting junk weapons from raiders and stuff like that. I mean, it totally works. It lowers your build limit, but it's tedious at best. Was waiting for the live stream, not seeing it, got distracted. Suddenly it's 2:22. It was 1:40 the last time I checked. Yeah, I was kind of in the middle of something. I was trying to finish something up, and I'm like, okay, it's 1:20. Right. I want to put this thing together in Photoshop and then wrap up this little thing, and then I'll be, ready to finish the thing that I'm doing, long story short. And I turn around, I'm like just getting some images into Photoshop. I'm like, oh God, it's 1:45. I do not have time to do this. I get caught by my own, I don't know, shorthandedness on the stream all the time where suddenly it's 1:57 and I'm rushing to get the stream up and running. 2 Point Hospital was fun. I did like Sim Casino. Thank you. Sim Casino. I knew Vossross would know it. That is the one. I haven't seen that on a lot of people's radar. I have to ask Penge if he knows about that. I'm just seeing, even looking at it, that looks like that is so my style. To build Dave's Awesome Casino. I mean, I'll end up giving all the money away, no question. I'll probably be the only casino on the planet to go broke. But I hope it's coming out at some point. I hope this just isn't some sort of placeholder thing and it's going to be 5 years down the road. I'm going to be sitting here in stream saying, oh, did anyone ever figure out if that Sim Casino thing is going out? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that even more than the hotels. Casinos, hotel, and theme park should all be packaged into a single simulator experience. That would be good, actually. I mean, we've always talked about the universal simulator game where you just can kind of do everything, but that would be a nice little hat trick to put together in one game. A theme park with a casino and a hotel attached to it, and you could build each one of them. So, that would be really cool because your money wouldn't necessarily depend on did you build the one thing correctly. You say, okay, well, my hotel doesn't make a lot of money, but my casino kills it. Or my casino is the worst casino in the world, and we actually give away more money than we take, but my theme park is absolutely killing it. Oh, he does know about it. Oh, darn. I was hoping to scoop him on that. Oh dear. I haven't looked at his wish list in a while. I should see what's on it. I get all sorts of good ideas going through his stuff. I was really hoping to scoop him on that one. But that's okay. We'll both end up doing it. It looks wicked fun. If I was going to pick up a sim game now, needed to surpass the Tycoon series, first or third person would help to that goal. Willow wants to try Planet Zoo. I have Planet Zoo, and I've fooled around with it. It's just, I get depressed playing Planet Zoo because I look at somebody like Paulsley do it. And I can't. I just sort of put down the controller and quietly walk away. Like, I'll get all excited that I put a building down, and then I'll look at his channel, and he did that building and then made it look like the Taj Mahal somehow, and there's an elephant outside, and it all works, and it's all perfectly beautiful and brilliant, and I just sort of quietly push my mouse aside and walk away slowly. If you do a hotel, you need the option to make the themed bedrooms and themed bathrooms. That would be cool. I'm trying to remember, because I haven't looked at that Sim Casino in a while. I believe... and Vosros may know this better than I do, seeing as he actually remembered the name of it. I'm pretty sure there is a hotel component to that, which, would be obvious for a casino. I think you build a casino and there is a hotel attached to it. So that actually is like 2 out of the 3 things we're talking about there. Is there... Okay, I'm going to say without me going over to Steam, but I'm already going over to Steam, so now because I'm just really curious. I'm not actually looking at chat right this exact second, so do please... bear with me on that. If I put in, say, Sim Casino. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Do we have any kind of date on this? Fall 2020. It is fall 2020. It's fall 2020 right now. It looks very... I'm just looking at the little trailer for it now. The graphics are a little basic. I don't think there's any groundbreaking graphics here, but I just can't stop from building my own casino. I think Dave's Awesome Casino will be amazing. Shouldn't compare yourself to others. We come here for Dave's stories, not the Taj Mahal. Oh no, it's not me comparing myself to others. It's recognizing my own limitations and my own limitations within gaming, where there's so much to do in Planet Zoo, it's almost overwhelming. It's almost overwhelming. And there's parts where I'm like, I just can't. I just can't. So it's not me. It's not self-deprivation or degradation or whatever it is. I'm not depriving myself of anything except a few hours of Planet Zoo. I just look at it and go, okay, it's really cool. I would never be at that level, and that's okay. Random, welcome. Nane wants the tenants. I do too. And I hope it's as good as it looks. I don't know. After the last year of some... large-scale disappointments. I'm much more cautious about games now. Frost, welcome. I'm much more cautious. I'm much more, spend some time checking things out before I jump all over them. Oh, you guys finally finished my thing. And Kalian, you're cutting down the last tree. Excellent, good. Well, let's get some growing going on in here. Why don't we have a growing zone right there? And you can be... yeah, actually, potatoes is fine. Why don't you be potatoes? You be all the potatoes you want to be. And this other one, seeing as we're actually not 100% terrible on food, I think I'll do this one as cotton. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get some of that going along. So cotton. Yeah, put some cotton in there. So we'll have some backup food over the winter, and then we'll start some cotton going along. I think that's fair. Except, oh, no, I have wired it up. No, we're already wired. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's 100% fine. You guys got to stop panicking about these things. Looks like Hotel Magnate might combine hotel, gym, bars, restaurants, and maybe casinos. Okay, well, that could maybe solve my problem right there. That would be all the things I need. Watched the trailer now months ago of Drug Dealer Simulator, and gameplay more different, disappointed. It's so simple. It is simple. There's no denying that. It's very simplistic. I think it's got some good elements to it. I think there's some good dark humor in it. I think there's elements that are okay. Is it going to hold my attention forever? No. No, probably not. And I think for very, very obvious reasons, it's very difficult to get it on the channel because YouTube just hates it. I can't get it monetized. There's way too much stuff in there. I've had it demonetized. YouTube demonetized that for me. I put it up and they said, no, we're not putting ads on this, you silly man. It's literally called Drug Dealer Simulator. What were you thinking there? So no, I am aware of what YouTube does and does not find cool in games. Some of them are surprising though. I'm surprised at some of them. YouTube hated Atomic Society. Hated it. Absolutely limited ads, this, demonetized that. It just hated Atomic Society, and I think because there's so many times you're using words that could be controversial because it deals with, sort of civil issues like, homosexuality and transgenderism and stuff like that. Things that some people might find controversial are all over Atomic Society like a rash, and because I'm saying them out loud, YouTube picks up on that, but boy, it hated that game. It really hated that game. What happens in-game when your storage room gets full? Nobody puts anything in it. It'll just sit outside. So if this was full and I said, like I'm going to, go ahead and harvest that heal root, but there's no place to put it, it'll just sit out there forever. I mean, eventually it'll degrade, but it'll sit out there forever. Nobody will ever bring it inside. I should, now that you're saying that out loud, not out loud. I don't know, you might have said it out loud. That'd be very odd, though, if you were typing something and you were saying it in the same time. So I could actually really think about doing a second storage area. Somewhere over here would not be bad. That would not be the worst place in the world for one of those. I'd like them to get a little bit farther along with the inside-y stuff. That would be good. They're very slowly working on smoothing out the walls, but no surprise, that takes about 1,000,000 trillion years. What are we researching right now? Carpet making. Oh, good. Fantastic, because I'm growing cotton now. Oh, and I never fleshed out the new prison. Right. So this is all a prison room now. I may as well make it pretty. They like it when it's pretty. So furniture, how about a wooden dresser? Right there, it'll cover all the beds. And then end tables can go, between each bed. So 3 tables will cover 4 beds. Very, very nice. So you played Crossroads in. How is it? It's excellent. It's very, very good. A lot of fun. The campaign is fun, and I'm more of a sandbox kind of guy. Given my choice between a campaign and a sandbox, I generally play sandbox. But it's very, very fun. It's not without its bugs and glitches. Let me be very clear. I think it's so known. It's really famous for its bugs and glitches that Crossroads Inn is celebrating that with their anniversary edition by finally claiming to deal with their pathing issues, which they are notoriously bad at. So it's not without glitches, but it's a ton of fun. It's an absolute ton of fun. I strongly recommend it. I have no hesitation recommending that. Yeah, October 22nd, the anniversary edition updates. I'll have a look at it. I mean, we always have a look at anything new in Crossroads. Anytime there's something new in Crossroads, I definitely go and put a video up about it. Oh, random fact with Bird Brains. Bird Brains asserting the fact dominance again. One of the first things to be built on a moon base would probably be a landing pad. Moon dirt kicked up by rocket engines could damage the base. They kind of did that on Surviving Mars, where, I mean, they didn't build a base, but they, if you landed your rocket right next to your base, it kicked up a bunch of dust and damaged your stuff. They were kind of all over that. It's already getting cold out. Yeah, it was kind of chilly here yesterday. I actually had to put like a heavier blanket on my bed last night. It was not cold. I won't say it was cold. It was chilly is what it was. I am not a huge fan of winter, which is terrible because I live in the Northeast and we have we have winter, but it will mean heavy blanket season. So last year for Christmas, Mrs. Dave got me one of those weighted blankets where it's like a 35-pound blanket. If you bundle it up into a dead weight, it's actually tricky to lift kind of thing. Oh, we did carpet making. Oh, good for us. Yay. Let's get... Oh, where do I want to go now? I think... solar panel. You know what? We'll just get that out of the way. Get solar panel out of the way. So she got me one of those heavy blankets. The weighted ones. Like, it feels like there's lead inside the comforter. And the first couple of nights, it kind of wigged me out. Because it's a heavy weight on top of you. But once you got used to it, oh my god, I cannot sleep any other way. I wish I could have it in the summer, but it's just brutally hot in the summertime. You just can't do it. Oh, those weighted blankets are just a lifesaver. Ghost Rider, welcome. We went from 90 degrees to 30 and snow within 12 hours. What, do you live in the Northeast too? That sounds like something we do here. It's not that bad, but it can be. It can be. We have pretty radical temperature differences as well. So I'm not exactly wanting winter to happen, but it will be heavy blanket season, and I'm pretty okay with that. Who's having a major break risk? It's Legua. What's your problem? What's your deal? You're recreation deprived. Kalian rebuffed you a couple of times. You're sharing a bed, but you don't want to. Oh. Did I miss something where you two broke up? Oh, okay, yeah. I totally skipped that. I did not know that you crazy kids broke up. Huh. Let me check you again, Kalian. What's your social like? You are... Yeah, it's your husband. Wait a minute, Kalian. You're sleeping with your husband, but you're sad that you have to share a bed. I don't... Now you're happy again. I don't get you, Kalian. I don't know what your problem is. You're super happy now. You're super, super happy. Or was it Legua who was miserable? Oh, Legua. Never mind. Kalian, go about your business. Go about your business. It's fine. Don't worry about me. I've painted some minis for the first time. Mini what? I mean, knowing Bird Brains, it's probably like mini hand grenade or mini assault rifle or something. Wait, mini what? Mini M&Ms? Because those are just a cheat, really. You just end up with a huge handful of them. Sorry, Legua. Yeah, you actually are sharing a bed, and you don't want to be. You are not really into Weber. Not that much. Anyway. Oh, they are ex-lovers. Okay, I wasn't completely wrong. I wasn't completely out of my mind. They did break up. Okay, so Weber broke up with Legua. Or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. And they're bummed out because they have to share a bed. Yeah, I bet that's wicked awkward. No lie there. I bet that is super awkward. Good news, though. We've just opened up another bedroom. So how much wood do I have? Oh, I have a ton of wood. I am swimming in wood. Let's get a double bed for Legua right here. I think someone asked to marry one another and the partner refused. Yeah, I got it, Diamond. I figured it out. I was confusing people, but I was actually right the first time, or it was all very complicated. But I think I basically figured it out. So this will be Legua's new bedroom. Give you a nice old big double bed there. You'll dig that. You'll like that. Now, I'm going to need to get some power in here. But that's fine. That's all 100% fine. You know, while I'm saying that out loud, why don't I just go ahead and start closing this off like I plan to anyway. You can put a door right there. And then we'll run power through here. Be a little bit... Actually, I say there's going to be a little bit of a gap here. No, there won't, because I'm going to put a door here. I had always planned to put a door here. In fact, I'm going to put a marble door here, which will open very, very slowly. I know that. But it's the door to the throne room. So I feel... This is where looking at the messages helps. Mel, ever my conscience. Ever my conscience. And reminder that games are easier than I think they are. Thanks, Mel. Catonius Gamer, welcome. What are we building in the mountain? Excellent question, Catonius. I'm glad you asked. So, is it Kalian? No, Painstingle. Painstingle is our new yeoman. Painstingle is marching up the path of royalty. And eventually, he's only a yeoman now. Sorry, Painstingle, are you you male or female? I always forget. You're male. Okay, good. Painstingle is... Oh, has inspired trade, apparently. Okay, good job, Painstingle. Well done. Painstingle is only a yeoman, so only wants the bare minimum now. But eventually, Painstingle's going to want a big old throne room, so I'm starting it now. One of them is a bedroom, Catonius. This is a bedroom because I just figured out that two ex-lovers are having to share a bed, and surprisingly, they're finding that a little awkward. They're finding that a little awkward to have broken up their love affair, and yet they're required to spend time in the same bed. And I see Reed's just in here mopping up. Just cleaning up, and now you've given them disturbed sleep. Thanks, Reed. I should probably change your schedule or something, but I'm not going to. So back to... Oh, power. That's what I was doing. Power. So power conduit through here to there for right now. You know what? You may as well stretch it over there. And then give me a wooden end table... Actually, make it out of something nice. What have we got in stone blocks these days? How about a nice granite end table? Everybody loves those. Granite end table can live right there, and then a light right there. It'll get power eventually. And that will be Legua's new room. Did you know with Bobcat... Oh, Bobcat's back on the attack. Bobcat's back on the attack here with the facts. Some proposals for a lunar base involve using robots to pre-build some of the initial infrastructure, using prefabricated equipment built on Earth and then sent to the moon with landers. That seems perfectly sensible. That seems very, very sensible. When did they break up? Well, let's use Mel's little hack here, if you will. Mel's little trick. I'm not even sure it's possibly a mod or something, but whatever it is the kids are into these days, let's use Mel's little trick of actually knowing what the answer to that question is, because that's the thing we can do. So, Legua, go to your social, not your social, your log. When did you... It might have been a while ago. Well, way back when, Legua tried to woo Kalian, and Kalian turned her down. Okay. Legua tried to woo Kalian. Kalian gave a minimal response. I don't actually see where they broke up, unless they were just never together. They've never actually quite hooked up, as the kids say these days. This method, however, would not work for a Mars base due to the distance between Earth and Mars and the average 30 minutes of lag for communications, making remote operation of robots ineffective. Couldn't they just try to, like, pre-plan it? I mean, I know that would be extraordinarily difficult, but these are like wicked smart people. Like super, like the smartest people on the planet figure out how to do this stuff. So couldn't they, like, pre-plan that and just set something in motion and say, you know, program to go, when you get here, build this, this, and this. I mean, I suppose they're accounting for something might go wrong, in which case they would not really be able to quickly correct that. But, you know, I do it in simulator games all the time. I'm doing it right now, Bobcat. I'm doing it right now. I've just planned out a throne room, and I'm hoping that my little drones will figure it out. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. So the answer to your question is I don't know when they broke up. I'm not actually 100% sure they were ever together at this point. They may have just been trying, and I misread it and then put them in the same bed, which is super awkward. Wicked sorry about that, guys. How's my food? Anything else we should maybe want to go out and deal with? Because I'd really like the leather more than anything. Go take a crack at some of these boars. Somebody's got the really good sniper rifle, so that should probably do well. You've got a short bow, and you're going to go hunt a boar with it. Good luck with that. You've got the revolver. Painstingle has the sniper rifle. Yeah, Painstingle has that, but Painstingle's also one of our ace researchers. So I don't really want to pull Painstingle off of that to go hunting, but by the same token, Shield is now hunting wild boar with a stick, really. Rick's Lobsters is back! Thank God. I've played more than a few hours of RimWorld. I'm going to get this urn as well. This is my urn now. I'm going to actually reinstall this somewhere else so I remember that it exists. So go right there for now, and I'll deal with you later. I've played more than a few hours of RimWorld. I have never had a more fun faction name than Rick's Lobsters attacking me. So this is Selkie, the tactician, from Rick's Lobsters. Can I just say it again? Rick's Lobsters is attacking me. Oh, hey team! One of the guys from Rick's Lobsters is coming over again. We should get somewhere to bury all these people. I haven't done my Hall of the Dead yet. How have I gone this long without doing my Hall of the Dead? Oh, because I already did it. Never mind, everyone back down to DEFCON 1, or whichever is the least DEFCON-y of them all. Rate boring hunting trip. Boss Ross, did you approve that one? Was that run by you? So everyone go here. I think we're going to be fine. It's one guy from Rick's Lobsters. He does have an auto pistol, though. It's not nothing. He does have an auto pistol. That's something to be taken seriously. Oh, animals. Wait, animal. I only have the one animal. Oh, somebody's got to go deal with the dog. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with that after we deal with the guy from Rick's Lobsters. There's a red-hot Rick's Lobsters raid coming in here. I'm just basically going to go up and shoot him in the face. This is my... Although... Oh, no. Don't injure the geothermal plant, please. Try not to hit the geothermal plant if you could be so kind. Oh, Sebastian died. Oops. Whoops. Okay. Kind of failed that quest. Whoops. Can we just have a quick... Okay. Everyone huddled up. Can we just have a quick informal poll in chat as to whether I get to roll back time so Sebastian doesn't die? Because I really shouldn't have put him on defense there. They're flimsy things, these little quest minions. I would really like to roll back time so Sebastian doesn't die, if only because I've fed them for all this time. I've fed them forever, so they've cost me a lot of food. I would prefer not to have wasted that. Is anyone going to be, like, sorely upset if I just bounce back time to the last autosave so the guy from Rick's Lobsters doesn't kill my quest target? Please say no, because I'm probably going to do it anyway. So it's probably going to happen. And nobody's chiming in, so I feel I've been given license to do this. Mehdi, welcome. Ghost Rider says do it. That's good enough for me. Done. Sold. Load that game. And now you can see all my other RimWorld colonies that I've got going. Okay, load the last autosave. RimWorld said fine. Willow said fine. Sorry, Ghost Rider said fine. Everyone said fine. If it wasn't, honestly, if it was just a regular colonist, like if it was Reed, I'd be more than happy to let Reed die. I'd be totally fine with that. Okay, so what haven't I done? I haven't built all of this stuff. I haven't put in the new bedroom. Let me just deal with that really quickly. Actually, you can just be a regular wooden door, please. Just put everything back the way it was. Nobody will even know that I was here. It's all going to be fine. Put a marble door there. And they still haven't even smoothed out all of those walls, so I got a ways to go there. Okay, it's all fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Darn it. The only problem with that guy from Rick's Lobsters was capturable, too. He was down, but not dead. I could have rescued him. Mike Tysoned him to our ways. Speaking of which, I haven't redone the prison. So prison this up, and let's get the furniture in there. Let's get a dresser to cover all the beds, and then a granite end table. Why not? Make the prisoners feel special. And I actually should probably put a heater in there. And then while there's actually no prisoners in there, I'm going to do nothing at all with that. I'm going to leave that exactly the way it was. We know that Reed was on borrowed time. Remember back in the day when you were a RimWorld newbie? Oh, we all remember that. It's front page on my channel. Very unsure about the game, and if you'd like it, I think you might like it now. I do, Serifix. I absolutely do. It's certainly in my top 5 favorite games. It's a game I can play at any time, anywhere. You say, hey, do you want to spend a few hours playing RimWorld? Sure. Absolutely. I am a serial re-roller. I love starting new colonies. So I never... It's very hard for me to get married to a colony and go, yeah, I'm going to keep this colony going forever. Like Gremdevel, who has like the same colony for 10 years or something. That's just not me. I love serial re-rolling these things. But you're absolutely right, Serifix. I do love it. It's not kind to beginners, and I think we'd all agree on that. It's not a kind game to beginners because the tutorial really doesn't cover any sort of percentage of what you really need to know about RimWorld. It'll tell you how to basically stay alive, but it really doesn't cover anything that you need to know. This is a game you need to play over and over and over again to get the hang of, and good for them. Good for them for creating that. Well done. Did I plant the stuff? I did plant the stuff, okay. Just trying to get caught up in what I have and have not done, but I'm not losing that quest. I spent too many times. Oh, we haven't even killed the turkey yet. Jeez, I'm wasting time here. You know what? It seemed to go okay with the boars, so go ahead and take those guys out again if you can. Mel gets bored of her colonies. Yeah, I do too. I you kind of, I mean, certainly a bunch of people in chat right now. Vent in the prison. Nah, I've got a vent going into this room. I mean, I could put one in, and that's what I was thinking of doing, and then I stopped doing it. I mean, I can. There's no real reason. Sebastian's room will be fine. I'll put one in there anyway. I'll actually put one into the corridor, so it's not completely 100% freezing cold in the corridor. So, yeah, I serial re-roll these things all the time. Would you ever return to a colony, maybe play one until you reach some sort of goal? Well, there is an end of the game. I had never, ever seen it until Penge did it. Never seen it. Never done it myself. There is an end to the game. You can finish RimWorld. RimWorld can go... You can see the end credits of RimWorld. It is achievable. There is a goal. I've just never done it because I get, like Mel says, I get bored and go, no, I'm just going to make another colony. I kind of, and I bet a lot of people in chat would probably agree who have put a lot of hours into RimWorld, I kind of get a feeling during the first year as to whether this colony's a keeper or not. Like, I'm working on one right now, and I've been playing it for a few days, and it's not grabbing me. Like, I'm just not getting... I'm not, as they say, catching the wave of that colony. It's not locking me in. And I have a feeling if I end up playing any of it tonight, I might just re-roll it. But, that being said, I am wicked into Oxygen Not Included now. I might serial re-roll that and do that instead. I'm the same for all of the games I play. I don't get attached to my games, but I know people who have saves that are years old. Yeah, I just can't stay attached that long. I just can't stay attached to a game that long. That's why I love games that let me play. I mean, if you're gonna say what is your favorite type of game, Dave, I'm looking in your direction. I'm not. I don't have a mirror or anything, but I'm looking in my direction. People say, "Oh, what is your favorite type of game?" It's really what it ultimately comes down to. It's not. I'm not going to say RPGs or colony builders or management games. What I'm going to say is my favorite types of games are games that let me play however I want to. That's my favorite types of games. RimWorld does that. RimWorld. You can play it badly, but there's no one way to play it well. There's no one way to play RimWorld well. You can basically do kind of sort of whatever you want with RimWorld. And I will catch flack for what I'm about to say next. I can see the comments section flying for this one. Fallout 4. No. Hold on. Fallout 4. Everyone on the planet will say one of the most linear games ever created. There is no deviation. No. Fallout 4, if you completely ignore the main quest. Just blow off the main quest. And you can do whatever you want in Fallout 4. You can do whatever you want. No Man's Sky, controversial. Not a lot of people, a lot of people either love No Man's Sky or a lot of people think it's the worst thing ever created. I am not one of those people. I think it's a game that I can play however I want. I can do whatever the heck I want in No Man's Sky, and it's exactly what I want it to be. So, people say, what is your favorite game? My favorite game is a game that lets me play it however I want. Factorial will let you play however you want. Yeah, but then you're getting into a logistics thing, Mel. And that's where I fall apart. That's where I fall apart. Ghost Rider plays tons of ONI. Boy, that's tough. Boy, that is... Like, RimWorld, okay, most people point to RimWorld and its complexity in that this is dependent on that, and that's dependent on this. I feel like ONI, Oxygen Not Included, looked at the complexity of RimWorld and said, hold my beer. ONI said, you think you're complex. Oh, here's the deal. Okay, RimWorld, you think you're complex. Okay. We're going to make a game based entirely on the physical law that matter and energy cannot be created and destroyed. So there you go. And it is going to be one of the most complex things you've ever seen. Reached the end of Fallout 4 twice, thousands of hours in that game. I clocked over 1,000 hours. I think last month I clocked over 1,000 hours in Fallout 4. And I do have to stress that's just through Steam. It doesn't count what I've done on my Xbox. So there's more hours there too. I finished it. Actually gotten to the end of the main quest. Well, with all the factions. So at least, 4 times I've done it. And then some other times. And I've gone into it, and then re-rolled it. I don't even know how many times. I think if you completely ignore the main quest, which is generally what I do now. I think right now I've got a level 50 character, and I'm not sure I've even dealt with the Brotherhood yet. I don't think the Brotherhood have even shown up because I don't bother. I just go around and do whatever the heck I feel all the time. You want to see me fall apart. It's your one joy in life. I'm not 100% sure how to take that, Mel, but I kind of get your gist there. I kind of get your gist. Well, oxygen not included. That thing's burning at the edges. If oxygen not included was a piece of paper, its edges would be on fire and the flames would be rolling in. It's not collapsing. I somehow in ONI I managed to make it through another episode, normally without people dying. Normally, I was playing ONI last night on a little side game, and I had 3 colonists die and I didn't even notice. Like, wait, why are all you people dead? So I think a lot of people like No Man's Sky now. Skyrim, Fallout's main quest sucks. Yeah, exactly. Skyrim's the same way. I don't think I've ever even really gotten started with the main quest in Skyrim, and I have a bunch of hours in that. Not as many as in Fallout 4, but I put a lot of time into Skyrim, and I've never even breached the doors of the main quest. I mean, I've gotten like, I met the shouty wizards, and I did their thing, and I basically tapped out there. That's fine. I've got these shouty things. That's it. That's literally as far as I've ever gone in the main quest. And I've put many, many, many hours into it. Skyrim's even worse than Fallout 4 in that regard. Because you just end up wandering. You're wandering all over the map. And all of a sudden you're doing, hours and hours of stuff that have nothing to do with the main quest. Ashley, welcome, welcome, welcome. Niche game for Dave. Bad guys at school. Okay. That sounds a little late night. Bobcat's got to go to work. Oh, thank you, Bobcat. Thank you for having a fact war with Bird Brains. It's very much appreciated. Sassy saying GTA. I picked up GTA 5, whatever the big one is, GTA 5, when it was free on Epic. And I put about, 20 minutes into it. And I got to, okay, back it up a little. Everyone huddle up. Okay. So my history with GTA is I got the PlayStation 2 as a Christmas gift because I basically begged my girlfriend at the time, who was not Mrs. Dave, obviously, going back a while there, because of all the advertisements for was it GTA 2 that came out, or GTA 3 that came out for the PlayStation 2? I don't remember. But the ads on TV just looked insane, and I had no console. So I'm like, oh boy, I would love to get that. That would be so awesome. So she got it for me. She got me that. It was very nice of her. And I played it, and it's just the tutorial missions are kind of a pain in the neck. And I found the same, okay, I don't remember exactly if it was GTA 2 or GTA 3, but you start off with a tutorial mission where you have to, go somewhere quickly on a bicycle. And it's kind of a pain in the neck. It just doesn't really work. It's just annoying and frustrating. And then so I picked up GTA 5 free on Epic, and I had kind of the same issue. It's like the tutorial mission is kind of stupid, and I don't seem to be able to avoid it. I don't seem to be able to have a point where I can say, yeah, you know what, can I just play this sandbox, please? Is Rescue HQ realistic? No, not really. No, it's a little more cartoony. But it's not unrealistic. I may have burned through my database, but I shall rise from the ashes, a smart phoenix. Wait, is my colony burning down, Willow and Mel? Hang on, I'm backed up on chat here. What is happening in my colony that I need to know about? I think basically things are going okay. I mean, there's a couple of break risks, but that's par for the course around here. I'm just kind of waiting for Rick's Lobsters to show back up. Of course, they might not now. It is somewhat of a random event. Oh, we've done carpet making again. Good for us. What was I doing after that? Oh, solar panels. Yeah, right. And I needed someone. Okay, you guys are all having lunch. Oh, somebody already refueled the generator. Never mind. I think he'll have a colony left soon. What did I do? What did I do? I don't know what I did. I'm not terrible at RimWorld, I promise. I just sometimes send quest targets into combat unnecessarily. There's no reason Sebastian needed to join in on that. I had it covered, Sebastian. I just sort of accidentally drafted you. Legu and Weber, are you guys going off hunting together? That's kind of fun. I like that you're doing that. It's neat. Like a little hunting trip. Where are we going, by the way? I mean, I'm sure the boars are over there somewhere. 911 operator to look at later. Yeah, we were kind of chit-chatting about that yesterday. It's a good game. It's tough. It's very frantic. Weber, you've broken off from Legua. Legua's getting right on in on this. Oh, you already did it. Oh, good job, Legua. Well done. Sorry about your breakup. I think it was you. It might have been Kaylee, and I never remember you two. Anyway, good job on the boar. Try and get another one. I need all the leather I can get. Rick's Lobsters need a jingle. Yeah, no kidding. I say, I've been playing a lot of hours of RimWorld. I've never had a faction name as funny as Rick's Lobsters. It's just brilliant. I don't know how those words came together, except for the whole, infinite number of monkeys on typewriters eventually makes Hamlet thing. Okay, good. We got another boar. The boar hunting is proceeding well. Very, very well. You guys are going to sow this at some point, right? Who's on crop duty? Literally everyone. It's just you've got other priorities before that. Sebastian, you don't actually do a heck of a lot around here. Why don't you get some plants planted in the ground that in my building that I built? Speaking of which, I know what I need to do. I knew there was a reason. Manhunter Pack. Okay. Hold that thought, Manhunter Pack. I knew there was a reason I need to put power in here, because I need a heater in here. Otherwise, the plants are gonna die. Pop one of those guys right there, please. Okay, Manhunter Pack of what? Apparently we're not getting Rick's Lobsters again. It's a manhunting chicken. Got it, Diamond. Thank you. You were probably typing it as I saw it myself. So yeah, the heater in the growing area so they don't die. I've made that mistake before. It's a manhunting chicken. Okay, everybody on deck except for quest target. God, they're like a million miles away. I'm not fussed by the chickens. I'm not really feeling threatened, although there are 3 of them. That's not a small amount of chickens. Purple Brave Giraffe, welcome. Just came across the new patch. Any thoughts? Is there anything noticeable? Not super noticeable, I don't think. I think a lot of the stuff that's in it I could probably didn't need in my RimWorld life, but it's fine. It's basically fine. I don't have any major complaints with it. I mean, they've added a few. I see some of the quests are a little different. I think they've updated some of those. I'm broadly okay with virtually anything that RimWorld threw out. Finally figured it out. Oh, okay, it was the heater thing. I would have. Well, I'm gonna say I would have got that eventually. I might have possibly gotten that eventually. Okay, everyone except for quest targets, please assemble outside for the chicken issue. There's another sentence I never thought I'd say. All right, everyone outside, unless you are the target of a quest and I need to keep you alive. Also, there's a bear. Everyone kind of be aware of that if we could. Doesn't seem to be actively trying. Okay, one chicken is already dead. Another chicken is going to be quickly dead. And I knew, isn't there a third one? There's definitely a third one around here. I can smell him. Where is he? Did we already kill him? Okay, everyone go about your business until I figure out where the other chicken went. But we will have chicken nuggets for dinner. That'll be fun. Everybody likes that. Tweaking quests is their biggest occupation since royalty. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Purple Brave Giraffe. I'm just going to call you Purple for short. So you're not wrong there. It is a lot of tweaking quests. I think I was fine with RimWorld royalty. I was totally fine with that. I mean, a lot of people thought it... I mean, I just kind of got the impression a lot of people thought it went against the spirit of RimWorld. Like, oh, now we have like a story and a quest line and all that kind of thing. Like, whatever. You don't have to deal with it if you don't want to. You can freely ignore all of the royalty quests if you are so inclined. You don't even have to play it as RimWorld royalty. You can just turn that off if you want to. I don't mind it. It gives me something kind of fun to focus on. It gives me something to do. I can build an awesome throne room, and eventually Painstingle will be some sort of royalty member. So yeah, I think you're broadly right. The tweaking quests is pretty much what they're doing these days, but I'm basically okay with it. Increased odds of Rick's Lobsters. You're right. You know what? Let's take that a step further. I think the next patch should be permanent. Oh, hang on. Somebody's getting injured. Oh, I think I found the other chicken. I think. What are you doing? It is the other chicken. Okay, I found the other chicken. It's not actually going well for Reed. So everyone kind of assemble. Okay, you're not actually drafted. Assemble up here, Reed. If you could kind of hustle it up a little bit. Oh, never mind. I think you dealt with the chicken. No, no, you haven't dealt with the chicken. Nobody is dealing with the chicken. Reed is injured. Everything has gone horribly wrong. Content is useless. When you look at mods, I pray for multi-threading. Well, I mean, yeah, that's exactly the thing. I mean, RimWorld is got so many mods that you can pick up for it. It's almost like make your own game at that point. So I don't happen to mod my games. It's a personal choice. I don't have any sort of moral compunction against it. Do it or don't do it. I just do tend to be someone who plays the game the way it was intended. That's just me. That's just me. I have no... People can mod it all they want. I have no moral issue with it. So I do play royalty kind of the way it's intended. I like it. We kind of... I say this over and over again, but the great thing about games is I can like a game and you can not like a game, and we're both right. It's really cool like that. Third one is coming up fast. I think we finally dealt with it. That chicken is a chaos spy. Villainous Burzum, welcome. I haven't seen you in ages. Welcome. Awesome to see you back. Yeah, I knew there was a third chicken. I just thought he went away of his own accord. I don't know why I would. They never do. So I guess that was what we got in place of Rick's Lobsters. That's a little unfortunate. I'd prefer to have Rick's Lobsters. Reed, are you going to die from chicken? No, you're not in any immediate danger, but actually you are a little banged up. Oh, you've lost your smoke leaf tolerance. You're slightly less of a drug addict now. Cool. If you get better and stop setting fires to things, I might not harvest your organs. Hey, chalk that into another sentence I never thought I'd say in my life. Okay, who's good at doctoring around here? Somebody's gonna have to remind me. Shield, good enough. Why don't you go deal with Reed, please? He's got some chicken scratches on him, literally chicken scratches on him. I don't consider modded games to be as interesting as making a game from nothing. Yeah, I have no moral compunction against modding. It's totally fine. It's just, I've told this story before, but back in the original days of The Sims, the very first Sims game, and it wasn't modding back then. It was just downloading stuff from the internet that people put up. There was no sort of source to go to like Steam. You just had to hunt these things down. But I, air quotes, modded the bejesus out of the first Sims. And then I'm not even playing the game anymore. It's just not even the same game anymore. So it's totally fine. It's just the way I play games, and you can play games however you want. Have I tried Transport Inc? I have not. That's really more logistics, isn't it? Oh, how did Bird Brains and Villainous Burzum come up with the same line in all caps at the same time? That's creepy. Are you the same person? I bet you are. I've suspected this for many, many years. So Transport Inc, that's a little more logistics than I traditionally prefer. I've kind of learned my lesson from logistics games in that they struggle to hold my interest. They struggle to... There's a part of me that just isn't a perfectionist. As much as I Adrian Monk my decorations up, there's a part of me that is just not a perfectionist and stops caring. Like, I don't care if this conveyor belt is going the right way anymore. I've just stopped caring. I kind of learned that lesson with Gunsmith, because I really liked Gunsmith. I liked the idea of Gunsmith. But when I spent an hour trying to figure out which way a conveyor belt should go, I was like, whoa, I just stopped caring. I immediately stopped caring. Are you playing modded at the moment? I am not. Again, I don't mod RimWorld. I don't really mod any of my games. So this is vanilla royalty, if you will. Nothing modded in here. Brothers shall feast on the chicken. I'm just fascinated that Burzum and Birdbrains came out with the exact same sentence in all caps at the same time. I know the conspiracy. I think I'm part of the conspiracy. We've speculated before that I'm a sleeper agent. Only Mrs. Dave knows for sure. I have a dream for 500 colonists so we can automate everything and just enjoy your town. See, I guess maybe that's the part of it for me with logistics games, is I don't want to automate it and let everyone and just watch it. I want to interact with it. Maybe that actually that might be part of my problem with logistics games, is I want to, I guess that immersion that they always talk about. I want to feel like I'm participating. If I just wanted to watch a game, I'd go back on YouTube and watch Many a True Nerd, and it would be awesome. But, if I'm playing a game, I want to feel that I'm in charge of it, I guess. If you modded Sims to a third-person shooter, that would be too much modding. It would be. You're right. You're not wrong. bed next to the prison is showing as a prison bed. Oh, okay, yeah, because they knocked a hole in the wall. Thank you. Good call there. Thank you. They knocked a hole in the wall, which made that all a prison, and then they put the vent back up, except it was still a prison. And that probably means people don't have beds. Where's everyone sleeping? Legu and Weber are over there, and they hate that. Shield and Kalian are over here, and they love that. Reed and Vector. Oh, this used to be Sebastian's bed. Okay. Sebastian, you can have your bed back. There you go, Sparky. Welcome back to your bed, Sebastian. I usually mod Sims with building mods and some cheat mods. Micromanaging is boring to me. Roast chicken on the sourdough. Ooh, that is good. To me, the actual game is automating everything. Yeah, you and I play very differently, and that's fine. That's totally fine. Again, what you get out of a game, what I get out of a game, is totally chill, and we can both enjoy the games that we like playing. But no, I like to feel that I'm contributing in some manner. And it's kind of, now that you've said that, maybe that is my big problem with logistic games. Apart from the fact that I just don't have the patience for it. I think patience is a big part of it. To sit there and work at that, whatever the supply line is, whether it's conveyor belts in Gunsmith or trains in Transport Inc. or something like that, to sit there and fidget with it for so long until it's 100% perfect. I just don't have the patience. I want to go look at another shiny thing or go kick a rock or something. I can't sit there and go, okay, I'm gonna move that conveyor belt over there, and then that one will go over there. Did that work? No. All right, let me move that conveyor belt over there, and that can. It's not me. It's just not me. See so many Zelda, Mario, Final Fantasy, and Pokemon mods. No matter what you change, the basic mechanics are still intact. Freddie, do you know how to tell me a building game or something like this management building game? I don't know. Have you done City Skylines? That's pretty stupidly awesome. Do love a game modded to randomize its treasures. Yeah, I mean, something like that is not bad. There's no bad modding. Just put whatever you want in the game. It's honestly not my problem, really. So yeah, I mean, building games, management games, I don't know who hasn't already done City Skylines, but City Skylines is very fun. That's complex enough without being completely crazy to me. Like, I could go all logistics in City Skylines, but I don't have to. I can play the game without making it super, super amazingly efficient and ridiculously efficient in its roadways and this and that. I don't have to do that to be good at the game, or, have fun at the game, really. Not be good at it, but have fun with the game. So how... Everyone has a bed now. Okay, good. Everyone's back to having a bed. That is excellent. What's my next move? Somebody's growing in the growing zone, the indoor growing area. That's good. I appreciate that. Reed's out cleaning up. Good job, Reed. What else do I need to get going around here? My power is fine. Research some solar panels. I'll probably throw some up for no readily explainable reason. Is there a reason we've never buried Slicer from Rick's Lobsters? Reed, you're up and about. Can you go deal with this? What do you mean no empty accessible spot? Get the heck out of here. Where's my... Oh, I never actually set my Hall of the Dead up with a zone. Okay. Well, that explains a lot. No wonder it's not being used as the Hall of the Dead. This is a huge Hall of the Dead. We're going to put so many dead people in here. It's just going to be Indiana Jones all day in this thing. My next RimWorld colony with the hygiene mod. I've heard of that. And that is always odd that with the complexity of RimWorld, nobody ever needs to go to the bathroom. Ever. They just eliminated... And, well, I was going to say they eliminated bodily functions from RimWorld, but they don't, because people throw up. They vomit. That happens. Anyway, Hall of the Dead. Let me get that rocking and rolling. Clear all of that. You can have rotten and fresh, and you can have corpses, and you can have all the human-like corpses that you want, except colonist corpses. So stranger corpses. That is the only thing. Oh, Bird Brains, thank you for coming by. Thank you, Bird Brains. Glad to see you back on the fact train. Reed's gone to bed. Okay. Well, when Reed gets up in the morning, Reed can haul some corpses around here. Let's actually speed that along now that everyone's asleep. I should probably check to see, is anyone a night owl? Should I be fidgeting with anyone's schedule to make them slightly happier? Slow learner, oh no. Painstingle, no. Legua, no. Weber, definitely not. Reed, no. And I don't really care about Vector or Sebastian because they're not going to be here for that long. Oh, we made a shirt. Huh. That happened. Okay. Now that I built the Hall of the Dead, did anyone just swing over there and grab the corpse? No. Well, Reed, guess who's on corpse duty? What do you mean? There's no empty accessible spot. No, there is now. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There, RimWorld. Whoa, 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 whoa. There is now. Didn't set. It's missing human corpses. Thank you. I was getting my way over there. Yeah, human-like corpses. There we go. And not colonist corpses though. So strangers and humans can now go in here. All right, I think we've got that correct. Reed, back on corpse duty, please. Yes, now you can haul slicer. Okay. Oh, a bulk trader. That'll be good. I don't really have a lot of money. I might have some stuff I can sell off. If they'll take any, because I can make stone bricks all day. Maybe they'll take a few of those. Lunch is being discussed, as it often is. Can you inject people with owl DNA? If only. If only. I wish we could do that and have an army of owl people that I suppose they'd only fight at night. If we sent them to fight enemy soldiers, the enemy soldiers would probably figure that out pretty quickly. Like, hey, we're just attack in the daytime. Owl people aren't coming out. Where are these people? Where's my little my crew here? You are. Let's get you over to the colony if we could. Oh, you know what I should do? I should keep working on my wall. I should keep working on the wall. That's one of the reasons I built the Hall of the Dead there, was just to close that area off. This one will be very easy to close off. Okay, there's a new mission we can work on. I'm going to start. Is that uranium? It is uranium. Oh, hang on. I like uranium. Who doesn't? Give me all of that before we start building a wall over it. Royal Tribute Collector, we don't have any prisoners, and we're not giving him any gold, so I kind of don't care about you. You have to have 2 armies of owls and hawks. Oh dear. This is a little avian military expedition you've got going on here. Who is it? Probably Painstingle. Who's my most chatty? Yeah, social of 10. You can go chit-chat with these people. Go trade with Oliver. Mostly see what Oliver wants, really. I would not mind. I should get the art table going sooner rather than later and get some statues to sell off to people. What have you got, Oliver? What do you want, first of all? What would you... Wow, you will take virtually anything. You'll take that limestone table I just deconstructed. Great. And the sandstone one. Right, there's some money right there. You're not having my gold. I'm hesitant to sell you the flak jacket, but I might. You can have a terrible hat. Any other clothes that are garbage? No. Okay, you're not having any of my leather. I like that. You can definitely have all of the ambrosia. That's some money right there. And you can have the smoke leaf. Yeah, Reed, I'm looking in your direction. We're selling off all the drugs. Capture and pawn off, Reed, Tyler says. Not a terrible idea, although he's been better in the past few days. I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt right now, until he starts setting fires to things again. So that's good. Okay, we got the drugs out of the colony. I don't want to get rid of any of the cloth. I might take some neutroamine, or whatever the heck it's pronounced. I might take some of that. I actually wouldn't mind taking a little bit of meat off of you. Oh, but you have cows. Yeah, but you don't have a bull. Okay. If you had a bull, I'd be interested in that. I mean, cow will give me milk. That's great. But cow and a bull will give me more cows. And that's better. So maybe not on that. I could get a little chocolate off of you. You know what? We'll have some chocolate in the place as a treat. It's pretty cheap. They don't have much of it. Do you have anything else that's interesting? I kind of do. I'm going to take some of your Neutro Huzimic. What's it there? Give me like 10 of those. We can't make our own medicine yet, but at some point we will be able to. And maybe that might be it. Do you have anything good down here? No. You have a crown. I can make my own crown, though. You have a jump pack. Whomever was Purple Giraffe was asking what's new. Jump pack's new. They're really pushing the jump pack, by the way. Every trader who shows up is all about jump packs. I don't really feel I need a jetpack at all. So, no. What's a low shield pack? Do I know what that is? A portable low shield projector. Huh. But it only lasts a short time before turning on. Okay, I'm pretty much going to take what they've got here, and more importantly, their money. That's really what I was after there. So we got a little bit of the neutroamine, some silver, and a little few pieces of chocolate. I was going to ask if you get milk from cows. Yeah, you can totally get milk from cows. That's how cows work. But yeah, you get milk from cows, but if they don't have any bulls, I mean, milk is fine. Milk is something we can put in meals, but I would rather have a sustainable source of cows rather than just a cow. Not for that price anyway. So yeah, milk. I'd really rather get like a muffalo or something where I could get wool off of it. Alpaca, maybe. Anyone remember if muffalos or alpacas give milk? I feel one of them does. I just don't know which one. Sebastian, what are you doing? Oh, you're planting some flowers. That's nice. Again, Sebastian, Vector, can I get an idea when you guys are leaving? I know it was 19 days. Can I find out when I accepted that quest? Oh, 18 days ago. Okay, great, good. So it's like tomorrow that you're leaving. Oh, fantabulous. I'm really getting sick of having to protect you guys. Good, good. Can you get cheese from cows? No. No, I think this is RimWorld's biggest flaw. And I think that's what the next update should solve. There's no cheese-making capabilities in RimWorld. I'm very sad about that. I would like to have a cheese-making table. I have a stone-cutting table. I have a tailoring bench. I have a research table. Does anyone see a cheese-making table here? Because I sure as heck don't. Okay, I sure as heck don't. Where is my cheese-making? So my Chihuahua has picked up a weird habit. He'll lie down next to one of the other dogs and start growling at the other dog for daring to be next to him. Nice. Alpacas give milk. Thank you. I thought one of them did. Couldn't remember if it was muffalos or alpacas. What happens if you just kill and rob these people? Does that ruin the tourism trade? No. I mean, they're part of some sort of faction. Oh, they're actually... That's the Imperial trader. Let's not murder him. He belongs to the king. Oliver, however, is from West Jamanavuzia. So, yeah, I could... If I thought I could do it, which I can't, because these guys are armed to the teeth, and they outnumber me. And chances are pretty good the Royals would chip in on that too. So yeah, if you're asking, could I in theory face off against an army of about 25 heavily armed people and win? I suppose the loose answer is maybe. But what it would do is severely damage my faction reputation. So will it hurt the tourism industry? Yeah, it actually probably would, because they would not be inclined to come by anymore because they'd hate us. And I kind of would rather have the trader than the hatred. So, yeah, actually it would hurt the tourist trade. RimWorld needs milk, cheese, and ice cream. Well, it's got the milk. Got the milk in there. Definitely have milk. But it needs cheese. Traveler's Rest add-ons for September, the cheesery. Okay, we'll have a look, Vossross. We'll have a look, you and I, at Monday's... I think it's on Monday. Monday's Traveler's Rest, and look at the reputation system for Traveler's Rest, which may be more brutal than Tavern Tycoon, although not as final, not as terminal as Tavern Tycoon. Double Traders Party, yeah. Double Traders Party, don't stop. That I heard that in a song, I think. I think there was a song about that. Everyone loves a Double Traders Party because a Double Traders Party apparently doesn't stop. So yeah, the Royals are here for any prisoners I might have, and the regular trader is here. Have I already picked up all the stuff? I had a little bit of silver kicking up there, but that's fine. I was thinking, now that Willow reminded me, I was thinking about a second storage area. I would love... Oh, this bedroom is finally done. Again. Good. So get me some power. Oh, but not quite to there, because I never told them to actually smooth that area. So go ahead and smooth these surfaces, please, whenever you get a chance. I'm not sure you can get to that one in the back, but just do your darndest. Will you try a live episode with Prison Architect? Maybe. Here's how the live streams go, because this is how the entire channel goes. I play games until I'm sick of playing them and I don't want to play them anymore. So right now, that means RimWorld is not going anywhere, because I love playing RimWorld. And House Flipper is probably not going to go anywhere for a while, although we have had House Flipper up on the channel for a very, very long time for the stream. I was just looking at that. It's like 21 weeks of House Flipper we've been doing. And it's not that I dislike House Flipper. I love House Flipper. But, you know, I also do try to want to keep it fresh for you guys. So that was a long-winded way of answering your question, which is maybe. It's not completely out of the question to do that. And Prison Architect is at least much like RimWorld. I can kind of... Well, no. If I don't pay attention to Prison Architect, people die. Riots happen. But I could theoretically do it, and just the prison would burn to the ground. So I don't know. I don't know is that. Might be a fun game to have Nomad Simulator. Just walk around, trading, gathering, hunting, camping, letting people join you. Haven't you basically described Kenshi? Isn't that really what Kenshi is? Just sort of an open open RPG, not necessarily open world, but just open. You tell yourself what you want to be. There's no classes, there's no nothing. You go ahead and do whatever it is you think you want to do around here. So I think you've just described Kenshi. But we're not tired of House Slippers. No. House Slippers not going anywhere. No. Everybody back down. Nobody panic. House Slippers not going anywhere. Don't you worry about that. I'm just saying I do 2 streams for Nane's education. I do 2 streams, and we do House Slipper and we do RimWorld. That's what we do. So fitting in like a prison architect, I can't rule it out. Lord knows there's been plenty of times where I just fired up a stream and go, I don't feel like playing that today. I'm going to play something completely different. I think that's how we put RimWorld on as a stream. Like, I just feel like playing RimWorld today. But anyway, have you ever tried the Escapist game? I have, Spike Little Girl. I have. I did the tutorial area, basically. And I haven't really tried it much beyond that. I might give it a whirl. It's tough for me to play. Okay, we have to go back to how I play games when I'm not playing games for the channel. So there has to be that discussion. So games for the channel are done up on my desktop PC, up in our little sort of office, area that we've got up here. It's just sort of a catch-all room. It's a room that's not a bedroom, really. It's just a room without a bed in it. So it's kind of got a lot of things going on here. But it's kind of an office, and that's where my desktop is. That's where I do all my recording for the channel. When I'm not doing that, I play downstairs on my laptop because that's where Mrs. Dave is, and I like to be with Mrs. Dave. I don't really, when I'm done recording for the channel, I don't necessarily want to stay up here and sort of isolate myself. Hang on, grand structure. How grand? How grand? Because I'm generally okay with these. And you'll give me a harp, a spear, and an LMG. That is excellent. Or Addy joins. Okay, we could just get a brand new colonist for effectively nothing. Tell me about yourself, Addy, because I've had issues with Reed. Okay, you're incapable of nothing. You're a transhumanist. I love that about you already, Addy. You're a pessimist, though. Permanent mood -6, and you're nervous. You're good at medical. You're good at animals. You are also really good at punching people in the face. Really good. What new game I want to get? RimWorld or Academia? They're both good. I think. My personal opinion, which is exactly what a game is. You might get more hours out of RimWorld than Academia. Have I tried Bargain Hunter? Yes, I have. Yep, done it. I did a one-off of it. If you're on the fence about it, I would say it's good. It's fun. I probably wouldn't pay a lot for that. I probably wouldn't pay too much. If that's like in the $5 range, go ahead and snap that up. But if it's much more than that, it's repetitive. It's repetitive. And it's fun. I'm not saying it's not fun. It's just, think about that. Okay, so Addy is not terrible. Addy is not terrible. Okay, and what are my other options? A really good rifle and some plasteel. That's another really good... These are 3 really good rewards. I kind of just want the extra warm body. Let me look at you again, Addy. You don't have any major issues apart from pessimism. And we can deal with that. You can have a fine meal. That'll fix you right up. You're not really good at a ton of things, but the things you are good at, you're not terrible at. Animals 12, medical 10. I like the medical 10. Unfortunately, if you want to be a transhumanist, you're probably the most qualified person in the colony to achieve that. Okay, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to accept it for Addy. Right. I'm taking the colonists. Those other rewards, those were 3 really good rewards in one place. So let's get this installed. How big is it? Oh, it's manageable. It's fairly tiny. Let's put this guy right down here. So back to the Escapists, really. So when I'm finished recording for the channel, or I'm not streaming, I don't really want to isolate myself from Mrs. Dave, so I play downstairs. I am largely probably, if I'm not doing household stuff, I'm probably playing games. It's what I enjoy doing. It's what Mrs. Dave knows I enjoy doing. But I can also do that downstairs with her and spend time with her. We can watch TV, and I kind of play games idly. When it comes to the Escapist, I kind of need to have my hands on the keyboard. That's not a game I can play with just the mouse. And when I say that, I'm kind of reclining on the couch. I have my laptop on a coffee table in front of me, and I'm just sort of, very idly playing games. I'm not paying a lot of attention. If it's stuff where I need limited amount of time, and this is basically an entire conversation about my left hand. So if it's limited in something like Total War, where I really only need to kind of idly guide the battle around with my hand on the keyboard, that's fine. But if it's something like The Escapist, where I literally have to play the game with my hand on the keyboard, I don't gravitate towards that. So that was a very, very long explanation, A, about my left hand, and B, about why I haven't done more work with The Escapists, if you were asking, which you kind of were. Does age matter if she's a transhumanist? No. No, I don't think so. I didn't actually spot her age, but I don't think it would matter at all. In fact, if anything, it might help. If she is older and she's prone to, there's an age limit where RimWorld says, aha, you're going to get a lot of elderly disease, like, not diseases, but discomforts like a bad back, or your eyes are going, you get cataracts, or you start having heart disease. It will trigger when you hit ages in RimWorld. That can actually help, because I can cure a lot of that with transhumanism. I just realized you're the guy in your channel photo. You're like the guy in your channel photo. Yeah. Well, no, that was somebody drew that for me, so I kind of, I would hope they took it from real life as best they could. So yeah, it is. Yeah. Long story short, yes. Check the health condition C77. Yeah, I think I can quickly cure that with some transhumanism. I'm totally fine with that. We've already accepted it for her anyway, so we're getting her, one way or the other. We're getting her. I generally, as we've seen with Reed, I'm basically willing to gamble on anyone, because above all else, I just like to have the warm bodies doing something. Like, Reed found out he was very quickly made the colonist janitor. Very quickly. All he does is clean up blood all day and clean up messes and all that kind of stuff, because Reed doesn't do a lot else except drugs and set fires. So I'm basically okay with, I don't really get married to any of my colonists. If they come on and they're terrible, maybe they find themselves in the front line of a raid. I'm just saying it happens. Maybe they find themselves anesthetized, and all of a sudden they don't have any kidneys or lungs anymore. So I generally take almost anybody just for the warm bodies, and I'm okay with that. Did anyone actually? Could somebody get just? Oh, you're all asleep. Why are you all asleep? There's work to be done around here. Go ahead and wake up, for God's sake. Just wake up. We've got a statue to build, and when we build the statue, you can have a new friend. So, somebody did it. Yay, good job. Okay, never mind. Go back to what you were doing, people. Go back to what you were doing. It'd be fun if all your other colonies could interact with each other. Ooh, that would be a huge update to RimWorld. Start a colony on one side of the planet, start a colony on the other side of the planet. Boy, I'd dig that. That'd be fun. That would really play to my serial re-rolling. Yeah, if you could just start a colony, just keep starting colonies on the same planet. I would. Then you kind of ask, what's up with space travel in the RimWorld universe if all of these ships are crashing constantly? One would probably want to know. Well, I probably wouldn't want to take a spaceship anywhere. Anyway, monument marker. Right. So what have I got a lot of in stone blocks? Still marble. Okay, so marble wall can go like that, wherever you think marble wall needs to go. Okay, I'm going to assume... Oh, sarcophagi. Oh, okay. Can I make that out of wood? I can. Yay. Sarcophagus. No, right there. And you want a marble door. Good for you. I can do that. And you want marble tile. Even better. I can do that too. I should have plenty of marble to achieve my goals there. And I'll just let that tick along. I don't really think I need to pay too much attention about that. However, while I'm here, I'm going to... What's my steel count? Oh, my steel is excellent. Doing fine on the old steel. Let's start getting this place walled up. It's about time, frankly. We're already looking at almost the second year, and I haven't built any walls around this place. So let's start getting some walls cooking along here. I want to keep all of this available, if only for that uranium. Oh, Rick's Lobsters is back! Rick's Lobsters is back! Yay! Oh, welcome back, Rick's Lobsters. And this is... Castaneda. Oh, Castaneda from... Is that a turkey? It is a turkey. Somebody go kill that turkey when we're done with Rick's Lobsters. Okay, team. Let's learn our lesson from the last time. Everyone who is not a quest target is eligible. Oh, it's 2 people from Rick's Lobsters. Oh, dear. Oh, this is getting serious now. Rick's Lobsters ain't playing. Is your name Sir? It is. It's Sir and Castaneda. I hope we get to capture Sir. Oh, that would be just excellent. Okay, everyone who is not a quest target, I need your attention, please. We're facing off against Rick's Lobsters again. Oh, hang on. Bear is hunting my dog. Long story short, my dog. Okay, everyone come down here, then. Everyone come down here. And Kalian, you're right there. You're literally right there. Just close enough to shoot the bear. Maybe you can take the bear's mind off of my dog. Thank you. Okay, and Painstingle, you're up there. Ah, Zelig! Oh, it's a different bear. It's a different bear. I was aiming at the wrong bear. Okay, everybody come over here. I'm probably going to lose the dog. I see it, Willow. Thank you. It just flashed up and I see it. Everyone, yeah, kill the bear. Yeah, Zelig's dead. Okay, well, kill the bear, at least. And then we'll deal with Rick's Lobsters. Anyone feel like killing the bear at all? Go ahead and attack the bear. I suppose the dog will be a good meal. Yeah, there's that grizzly bear revenge from both of them. Okay, this has all gone horribly wrong. Okay, you two peel out of there. Painstingle, what's your psychic ability? Solar pinhole. Not really very helpful. Not the most helpful thing. Okay, Legu and Kalian, you're getting some shots in. Where is Reed? Oh, Reed's up there. Oh, yeah, you guys, shoot the bear. Do whatever it is you feel you need to do to the bear to make the bear go away. Make the bear go away, please. Bears, not friendly. Okay, great. We got one bear. You guys concentrate on the other bear. Concentrate all firepower on the other bear, please. And if he turns, we'll just get... Oh, Reed. Oh, never mind. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, everyone, kill the bears. Or at least get some good eating out of this. And anytime. And I got to keep an eye out for Rick's Lobsters, because they're coming up hard behind us somewhere. Where did they go? Where... Wait. Where's Rick's Lobsters? Oh, yeah, no, Sebastian and Vector. I'm worried about you two. I'm going to draft you and put you in the kitchen, because I don't trust either of you at all. Can you lure the bear to the lobsters? Theoretically, I've kind of lost track, worryingly, of Rick's Lobsters. Oh, there they are. I got them. Okay. So they're not super close. We've got some time here. Sorry about the dog. Oh, because dogs haul. They do really good with that. Okay, you're dead. And now you're gonna be dead momentarily. Yeah, keep with the shooting, and Reed, you keep punching. You're awesome at that. Okay, we can allow the bears. Bears is good eating, and unfortunately, we're also going to allow the dog, because the dog is also good eating. And then we're gonna all team up against Rick's Lobsters. Where are they coming from? I should probably just take out the other bear now. All right, I know my dog is dead. I know bears attacked us. Thank you. I should probably just take out the other bear now. Well, there's nothing left for him to hunt except us, which is theoretically possible. Okay, we're just going to come out to meet Rick's... Actually, no, we're not going to come out to meet Rick's Lobsters. No, we're not. Actually, we're going to undraft. Let people kind of mill about for a little bit. Rick's Lobsters, if you think we're going to run, we're not running from Rick's Lobsters. We just killed 2 bears. I think we're okay with Rick's Lobsters. Oh, Vector and Sebastian are probably bummed out that they're just sitting here. You can, for right now... Oh, never mind, Vector, Sebastian. Go back to sitting in the kitchen. Rick's Lobsters are beginning their attack. Here we go. Rick's Lobsters on the attack here. Can we get an idea of... Okay, for on the attack, they're just kind of muddling about there. I'm just trying to get a feel for how they're going to approach this. Get rid of Yogi. Oh, the other bear. Yeah, I'll probably do that. While I've got everyone here and on draft mode, I'll probably just take out the other bear. It's only going to be a fuss later. Okay, you're coming up here. That's fine. I'm going to pull you right into here. Unless you're going to go attack my wind turbines. I hate it when they do that. So here comes Castaneda. Guys, just hold tight right there. Oh, no, he's making a play. He's making a play. No, he's figured out we're down here. He's figured out we're down here, and now we're going to shoot him. We're going to shoot him in his Castaneda face. There we go. Shot in the castaneted face. Oh, good, he brought some drugs with him. Excellent, Reed will like that. Where'd the other guy go? Where's Sir? 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 That guy's just disappeared. Oh, boy, and if we get this guy captured, Painstingle has inspired recruitment, we could get him, like, nothing. Where did Sir go? Okay, Sir might be invisible. Where did he go? He was here a second ago. Oh, there he is. He's all the way over. Oh, he's running. Oh, okay. Bye. Sorry we had to kill your friend. Bye. Ah, that's a bummer that we couldn't capture somebody with an inspired recruitment. We probably won't get a chance before that goes away. All right, well, I'll take the gun. We're actually going to disallow the drugs. Reed, I'm looking in your direction. We're not having you all hopped up on the smoke leaf there. I want to see 3 unrelated things fight each other. Go play Fallout 3. Or Fallout New Vegas. And most of Fallout 4, where everything is inherently hostile to everything else. So yeah, Fallout 3 is great for that. I got into a great Fallout 3 one. I just totally went off script, off the quest, and bumped into a raider, and the raider ran, and I was chasing the raider, and then the raider ran into some mole rats, and the mole rats were chasing the raider. It just became this great Benny Hill chase all across the wasteland with everybody trying to kill everybody else. Okay. Oh, Sebastian, Vector, right. You guys can go about your business. Thank you very much. Are you guys, like, leaving soon? I feel that you are. No, not that. Go to my quests and go to Vector's thing. 19 days ago, your shuttle should be showing up basically momentarily. Monument missing blueprints, really? Did you guys not get the tiles? Okay, I'm pretty sure you have everything you need. Yeah, I'm seeing everything go down. I'm gonna put some more tiles in there anyway, because I don't really feel it's taken. No, it's in here. Blueprint already exists. We're fine, game. Oh, there's the bear again. All right, I'd like to get the monument up first. I'd like Vector and Sebastian's shuttle to show up. That would be my ideal. Shield's hauling a bear in. Well done, Shield. He's got plenty of meat, though. That's going to be so much good meat and leather out of that. That will be welcome. Minor break risk. Whom? Sebastian, it's fine. You're leaving soon. Don't sweat it, kid. You're out of here. Kalian, are you having any problems building this? I feel the blueprints exist. I feel they're there. Oh, hang on, Vostros. I have to approve all of your icons. All of your icons. Do you know you can play Prison Architect with a friend? Yeah, I've done it. I've done it with the Granite Accents. We played some multiplayer Prison Architect. Well, in Creme de Vel and Civilian played multiplayer Prison Architect, and I just sort of went in and messed things up, as is my wont. Yes, I did know that. I've done it. Refugees leaving. Yay! Thank God! Oh, you don't get a shuttle. You just leave. Right. Okay, bye. Bye, Sebastian and Vector. You're not really going to be missed that much if we're honest about things. Sorry I got you killed that one time. It's okay, I'm a Time Lord. I can just roll those things back. It's all fine. Okay, right. They finally finished smoothing all of these walls. And the thing about that quest is I don't even know if I'm ever going to get anything for that. They may just say, oh, yeah, thanks for putting us up for a while. Bye. But the couple of times I've done that quest, it usually does turn out to be a reasonably decent reward. Maybe not a spectacular reward, but decent enough. So I will... And they are an extra pair of hands. So there's no problem with that. They at least do contribute while they're here. So you can go there and have a granite end table right there and a light. And then we'll figure the rest out later. Don't actually really need the extra bedroom at this point. Remember when you played Prison Architect with friends? It was pretty funny. Yeah, again, I playing Prison Architect is a kind of a loose term with what I did with Creme de Ville and Civilian. It was really more just me messing up this awesome prison that they put together. And I just sort of went in and just sort of fussed with things until they got very frustrated with me, as they often do. As they often do. Geek Cupboard is very similar as you. Yes and no. Yes and no. I think we actually have very different styles. I really do. I mean, I don't think anyone is under any illusions that I'm a huge fan of the Geek Cupboard. I think it's all very, very clear. For a very long time. Since back when he was, oh God, I'm going to say back when he had definitely under 200 subs is when I kind of tuned into him. But certainly in his very early days. I think we have very different styles. I just think that people who like one often like the other. I would put it that way. People who enjoy the Geek Cupboard often will tune into the wee hours, and definitely vice versa. People who enjoy what I do will often watch the Geek Cupboard. You took a phone call. What did you miss? Oh gosh, did you miss the whole bear raid by Rick's Lobsters thing? Okay, let me bring you back up to speed. A bear was, well, okay, let me back that up. We were getting raided, but then when they were raiding us, a bear started eating our dog. So we had to go shoot a bear, and that kind of annoyed the other bear that we accidentally shot. So then we had to fight two bears, but we won against the two bears. In the meantime, Rick's Lobsters gang came up, and they tried to kill us. And then we went and shot one of them, and then the other one ran away, and they left us some drugs. There. We are entirely caught up at this point. Mel, welcome back. Oh, and the refugees left. Sebastian and Vector buggered off. They were not interested in hanging out with us anymore. Dave does get a tad more late night than Penge. I guess. I may skirt that edge occasionally more than he does, but he's got, that's his style. That's his style. That's not my style. Oh, quest completed. Yeah, we did that. Thank you. You still keep saying monument missing blueprints. It's the sarcophagus. Wait, do we have wood? We've got plenty of wood. I'm not sure what you think is missing here. I mean, I'll put it in again, but I'm pretty sure we've got that game. I'm pretty sure we've got that. You just keep building that, Kalian, and I'm going to ignore that because I think it's incorrect. Yeah, Mel, you missed a couple of things. There were bears. Bears ate the dogs. Lobsters raided the camp. We shot the lobsters. Lobsters left drugs. Lisa C., welcome. I found it because of Penge. Enjoyed the both of you. Thank you. We were just talking about that. We were literally just talking about that. So you came in at a very, very appropriate time. We were saying that people who watch one channel will often watch the other, although I think ultimately I think even Penge would agree too. I think pretty much everyone would agree. It's two different styles. It just does seem to appeal to similar viewers. So I watch the Geek Cupboards. I'm a huge fan of his. I think it's missing floor pieces underneath the sarcophagi. Oh, well spotted. Well spotted, Perturbi. I didn't even think of underneath that. Oh, good call there. Okay, so that, yeah, you got it. Yep, you got it right there. That's what it was missing. Good eye there. Good eye. I would have missed that one. And then the sarcophagi would have been up and I would have never seen it. Well spotted, Perturbi. What are my top 5 games ever? Oh, Fallout 4, RimWorld. I'm going to say the Total War franchise, but particularly Total War Warhammer 2. Oh, No Man's Sky might be in there. It might not. That's about what I can think of right now. Lisa says, 2 different styles, both great. RimWorld fave game. Very happy to catch you live. Yes. I'm shocked. It's funny, actually, Lisa, now that you're saying his RimWorld, at the end of his RimWorld a couple of weeks ago or whatever it was, I put in a comment, I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to do on Fridays now? Because I watch RimWorld every single Friday for like a year. And I said, what I'll do is just start watching it from the beginning all over again. And I actually did. I'm actually on, I'm like at episode 6 or something. So I just turned around and started watching it from the beginning. And looking at his beginning, I am shocked my character made it to the end. Shocked I made it to the end. Fallout 4. Yes, Caleb, Fallout 4. I have no shame in admitting that. Fallout 4. Absolutely one of my favorite games. I mean, if you're going to pin me down, I'd really rather say the Fallout franchise rather than Fallout 4. Much like Total War, I'd rather say the Total War franchise rather than Total War Warhammer 2. Because Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 are awesome. They're absolutely wonderful. I can't say enough good things about them. But if you're going to hold a gun to my head and say you have to pick one of the Fallout games, it's going to be 4. It's absolutely going to be 4. It just gives me more to do. And the settlement building is a big part of that. That's why one of the things it gives me more to do. So yeah, no, Caleb, as we've kind of already covered it in the stream, but I can like a game and someone else can not like a game, and we're both right. So I absolutely Fallout 4. Yeah, again, if I would actually prefer to say the Fallout franchise. I would much rather say Fallout franchise. I think if we're talking about favorites, I could certainly put Baldur's Gate in there. And I would also like to do the same thing. I would like to say that series of games, which would include Baldur's Gate 2, and Icewind Dale, and Icewind Dale 2. I'd like to see all of those as, my choice for that. But if you're going to pin me down, probably Baldur's Gate 2. Maybe Icewind Dale, although Icewind Dale 2 was really, really good too. So that. Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim's... I should probably throw Skyrim on there. Absolutely throw that on there. That's a game I can play pretty much at any time. Although there are points where I just sort of drift off in Skyrim, and that's nothing to do with Skyrim. It just doesn't hold my attention as much as a Fallout 4. I drift off in Fallout 4 occasionally. Star Trek Online. I briefly played that when it first... either when it first came out or shortly after it, and I enjoyed it. I just never really sat down and committed to it. Will you try RDR2? Oh, I already have it. I already have tried it. I absolutely... It's stunningly gorgeous. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is possibly... I'm trying to think of others. It might be the most visually gorgeous game I've ever seen. Possibly might be. I'm pretty confident about that. Could be the most visually gorgeous game I've ever seen. I haven't put a lot of time into it. Really, I've just gotten through what is essentially the tutorial area, but, that's about 2 to 3 hours right there. And then I've done a little bit of where the tutorial drops you off. And I've done I haven't really done much except sort of wander around and stare at the beauty of the game. So I've already done it. It would not be up on the channel, Nate. That would not be something that would end up on the channel for a number of reasons. One, it's been completely done to death. Which doesn't say I don't put hugely popular games on the channel if I feel like playing them, but I'm not going to do anything with Red Dead Redemption 2 that I think would be terribly interesting. It's taken a long time, because, when I started the channel, I'd put anything up that I thought might get a view. But I'm a lot more conscious in the last year of focusing the games that I put on the channel to something that I feel I can do something entertaining with, because that's kind of the point. If you're looking for, just a gameplay channel, then this isn't it. I'm not going to give... What are we all thinking right now? Ain't no one tuning into the wee hours for competent gameplay. I can show you gameplay, but as Mel often says, it's really what not to do in a game rather than what to do in a game. So that's not my channel. I am doing this because I love playing games and I love trying to entertain people as best I can. So I look for games that I think I can do something with. And we've kind of chit-chatted about this on the streams before, which is, can I do something with this game? I look at a game and go, do I want to play it, first of all? And if I do, can I make it entertaining, or at least try to make it entertaining as best I can? Whether I succeed or not is completely up in the air, but at least can I make it entertaining where people... I know this sounds sappy and really awkward or something good. Can I at least make somebody smile if they watch this video? Can I make somebody go, huh, that was kind of funny, that thing he just said. So that's what I'm looking for. So Red Dead Redemption 2, as brilliant as it is, I don't think would ever make it onto the channel, because I don't think I could make it that entertaining. Favorite 4X game? Civ 4 with Cavemen mod. I don't really do a lot of modding, Kaled. And strangely, this came up, the Civ series came up last week in chat too. I don't know why it's on people's consciences now, but I have played Civ 6 and Civ 2. No, seriously, Civ 2. Played it, loved it. Still a great game if you can get it to work on any modern computer. I've never done 4, I've never done 5. I've watched a lot of 5. I've watched Penge, actually at the Geek Cover, do a lot of Civilization 5. And I've watched a couple of other people do it. So I've seen a lot of gameplay of Civ 5, but I've never actually played it. So I don't know anything about 4 either. Just realized you're making YouTube for 3 years. I know. God, time flies. I just got 3 kids. So sad about this. You deserve way more. So thank you. I appreciate that, name. I appreciate that. I'm ecstatic that I have what I have, honestly. There are plenty of really good channels on YouTube, really, really good gaming channels that never even get a shot, just because that's the way YouTube works. Sometimes you don't get that luck, and a lot of people say YouTube is not luck, and a lot of it is not luck, but it is also getting, if you're a gaming channel anyway, just getting a little lucky sometimes. Sometimes it's the right game at the right time. Stellar Tactics, I'm looking in your direction, or Crossroads Inn, I'm looking in your direction, MMORPG Tycoon 2, I'm definitely looking in your direction. Sometimes just the right game at the right time, and some really good channels that I've seen never ever just get that luck. They just don't get that break. So I appreciate that you say that. And hey, I'm not going to turn down any more subscribers. You know, the door is not closed at the wee hour. We have not closed the doors and said, no, I'm fine now. Please don't bother subscribing. I'm totally fine. I've got exactly the number I need. The door is wide open for more. But I feel lucky to have what I have. I absolutely feel lucky. What is my favorite genre of games? Rewind the stream to about the beginning, where I kind of condensed it into saying, rather than it being, I like RPGs, or I like building management games, or I like tycoon games, and I love all of those. I like a game. Here's how I'm going to answer your question. I like a game that allows me to play it however I want, for as much as the game will allow. I mean, there are restrictions there. So RimWorld, perfect example. I can build basically whatever I want within the constraints of the game. But RimWorld isn't going to sit here and tell me, you have to do it this way. No, I'm going to do it this way. And whether I succeed or fail is my problem. And we chatted about some others at the beginning of the stream. No Man's Sky, where I can do whatever the hell I want in No Man's Sky. Anything I want. Want to go around shooting things? Whatever. Want to go around building bases? Whatever. Want to do none of that. Want to just wander around a planet looking at stuff? Whatever. Okay, got solar panels done. I don't really need them, but I've got them. Am I just going to make a beeline for microelectronics? I might. Oh, you know what I should get, though? The harp. Because when Painstingle gets up in his royal rank, he's going to want a harp, like, super quick. So I may as well have the tech to do it. Basically, I may as well have the tech to do it. So that would be my way of answering your question, Kaylee. I like games that allow me to play them whatever I want. And I know saying that Total War is, one of my favorite games. I mean, you could make a really good case that you cannot play Total War however you want. There's a definite path that you're following there. But especially with Total War Warhammer 2, when you play on the Mortal Empires, not Mortal Engines, Mortal Empires campaign, air quotes campaign, it does kind of allow me to play how I want, because although there are technically end goals, I am completely free to ignore them. There's no reason I need to pay attention to them at all. If I have to drive a truck down the road instead of an airlift, okay, I've totally missed something in chat here. Okay, I got to back that up. One thing I love doing in a game like Mercenaries is trying to find unconventional ways to do missions. Right. So if I drive a truck down the road, I'll instead airlift it. Gotcha. There's a game coming out that really plays to that, and I can't remember what it is. It's basically the premise of the game is you can break everything, and then within that you're trying to do heists. So you're trying to do these criminal heists, but exactly what you said, you have to think of unconventional ways to reach your goal. So if you're trying to get to a roof, you may go chop down a tree, and the tree will fall on the building, and then you can walk up the tree as a ramp to get to the top of the roof. No Man's Sky is dangerous. I hear Grem still brags about having a cylinder. Still one of my favorite moments. The building thing, you could have had a masterwork harp. I know. I saw that. I gotta tell you, Tyler, each one of those rewards was good. I would have no problem accepting any of. I wish I could accept all three. There's a masterwork sniper rifle in there. The harp. It was all good. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna go with a warm body every single time. Got to bring. Yeah, I know Willow. It is one of my favorite moments. Willow. He's not wrong. He's absolutely not wrong. I love that. I egotistically rewatched that myself because it's funny when I think about how funny it was. Getting some lightning coming in here. A little bit of lightning coming in, and no real movement on the bedroom because we're still carving out the throne room. That's basically fine. It gives the kids something to do around here, frankly. I could deconstruct all of these passive. Oh, Addie's here. We did the thing. Okay, Addie, hi, welcome. Welcome. Let me check you out a little bit more now because I think once again I've made a terrible mistake. Yeah, you're frail. Okay. You're going to be slow, but that's fine. It's not like you're going to be a frontline combatant, or possibly not. Probably avoid the bear, Maddie. Yeah, so you're slow. You're very old. But we may be able to work with that, Addie. What with you being a transhumanist and all, I should just make a beeline for bionics. Oh yeah, thank you for punching a maid. I should go find that clip. That should end up in a clip thing somewhere. I'm not as good as I should be about pulling little clips out of things and going, hey, I should put this in a little trailer or something down the road. What do I think of Grounded? I don't know. I haven't played it. I looked at it. And I want to, I kind of said this at the beginning of the year. This is not the year for Mrs. Dave and I to be throwing money around unnecessarily, which is why I've made probably what will be 95% of my game purchases within the Steam Summer Sale. And I looked at Grounded, and then I looked at the price of Grounded, and I looked at a little bit of gameplay. I watched Many a True Nerd and Penge play it a little bit, and I couldn't make the leap of wanting it enough versus the price. So, can you train bears? Yeah, you can. You can train any animal if you have a high enough animal skill. I'm not sure that we have. Although, actually, Addy, you had a very high animal skill, as I recall. Now, you have animals 12. You could theoretically train a bear. Bear would be great in combat, but not for much else. So, hang on, guys. You're about to brick yourself out of there. I forgot to put a door in here. That was silly of me. Yeah, go ahead and have a steel door right there. Thank you very much. So yeah, you can totally train bears if you want to. They're in your recent channel intro. Not the Punching the Maid one. No, I remember the Punching the Maid one. I don't. Chicken sub for Willow. Oh, that sounds good. I should actually go get lunch. I should probably actually wrap up the stream. I'm sorry, guys. I'm taking up way too much of your time here. We're well past the XCOM death hour at this point, so I should actually probably go get some lunch myself, or at least some early dinner or something along those lines. Mrs. Dave is off on her parents' boat today, so I've got the house to myself. Well, I say to myself, me and Kitty, so I might play some Fallout 4 with the volume cranked way up like I don't usually get to do. Lisa says it's okay but pricey. Yeah. Actually, I have the Xbox Game Pass. I could try it out. I looked at gameplay and I was kind of like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I like the idea of it. I like the concept. I just couldn't like it enough to pull the trigger on it. So that probably is exactly where I will call the stream for today. Guys, thank you so very, very much for coming on and listening to this little nonsense here that I try to do for you guys. Try and at least entertain a little bit. I really appreciate you guys coming out. I have a tremendous amount of respect for taking real time out of your lives to watch this silliness. And I know I say that every week, and I'm going to keep saying it every week because it's true. But I will let you guys check out of here, go about your business. I am going to check out of here and go eat some food or something. We'll be doing it again next week. We'll do House Flipper on Friday. We'll do RimWorld on Saturday. I know my colony is on fire, Willow. It'll all work itself out. It'll still be on fire next week. It will still be on fire next week, so don't worry about it. Probably be burning even more. Guys, I am going to check out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you next